Alright, hey guys, it's re-reviews of Aiden once again. I know you might be saying, I thought you did one last week. Well, my thing didn't upload on YouTube, so I have to do this again. This might be one of my more longer re-reviews, and this will be the one where I swear the most. You may want to turn your volume down. Just turn your volume down in case you don't want to hear me this loud, but I'm going to talk about 12 topics today in this rear reviews. My first topic is so people have been asking me to talk about my favorite things again, so I guess I might as well. So people know that my favorite TV show was My Little Pony: Friendship's Magic, and they asked what's my favorite movie. My Little Pony the movie's that movie, and then favorite video game. Well, it's not It's not My Little Pony. It's Batman Arkham City. But my favorite My Little Pony video game is Pocket Ponies. And people ask what are my top four favorite characters and top four least favorites. As for my top four, my number one is Twilight. Favorite of Friendship is Magic, but we're about just characters in general. Number one's Twilight. Number two is Applejack. Number three is Rainbow Dash, and number four is Rarity. Yes, I love all four of them. They're all tens. As for my four worst, I'm gonna get a lot of hate for these four, but I don't care. I hate I hate Discord. He's number one. Two is Spike the Dragon. Three is Pinkie Pie, and four is Big Macintosh. I just think they're overrated. I just don't like them. I just can't like I just don't like them. That's all I have to say. Like I think they suck. And like anyone that says I'm just getting sick and tired of everyone saying Pinkie Pie's the best. Like she's not. Twilight is. So yeah. Now as for Batman, my favorite Batman movie would be The Batman with Robert Pattinson. Shut up, Robert Pattinson haters. Just shut up. Favorite video game would be Batman Arkham City, which is my favorite video game in general. Um, and my favorite Batman show, it's Batman the Animated Series. Come on. And my favorite Batman character, come on, is Batman. Duh. And then worst, I would say, is the Penguin. And now for Sonic the Hedgehog. Um, As for my favorite Sonic game, it would be Sonic Generations, and I can't wait for the remaster this fall. My favorite Sonic character, I have three. It's number one Sonic, number two is Tails, number three is Amy. Favorite Sonic movie, it's Sonic the Hedgehog 2, and my favorite Sonic TV show is Sonic X. As for my worst Sonic character, it's Knuckles. And this is when you may want to turn your volume down, but to anyone that thinks Pinkie Pie is the best pony over Twilight Sparkle, this is what I have to say to you. And also, if you say that Knuckles is better than the best over Sonic and Tails and Amy, that's what you get as well. I doubt anyone likes Penguin more than Batman, though. I doubt it. Now I guess you guys top out my least favorite things out of the way, because this is where I am going to get mad now. This is when you may want to turn your volume down. You may want to turn your volume down now, so. Anyway, as for talk about SpongeBob now, my worst things. Now talk about SpongeBob. Just if you ask me my worst TV show and worst movie, worst video game, my worst TV show is SpongeBob SquarePants. And my worst movie is all the SpongeBob movies, and worst video games, all the SpongeBob video games. And then the second is all the Family Guy video games. Second worst video games, all the Family Guy video games. Second worst TV shows, the Family Guy show. And then second worst movies, all the Family Guy movies. And then third worst is the Teen Titans Go show. And third worst video games is all the Teen Titans Go shows. Teen Titans Go video games, I mean. Third worst TV show is the Teen Titans Go TV show. And no, it is not better than the original. That's what I say to you. And third worst movie is all the Teen Titans Go movies. And as for the three worst characters in SpongeBob, I already said it's Mr. Krabs is 1, number 2 is Patrick Star, number 3 SpongeBob SquarePants, and then number 1 worst is Peter Griffin, and then number 2 is Lois Griffin, and 3 is Stewie Griffin, 3 is Lois Griffin, number 1 is Cyborg, number 2 is Beast Boy, number 3 is Starfire. This is what I'd say to anyone that loves these characters. Fuck you, 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 fuck you! That's what I'd say to you. Yeah. Okay, now, and to anyone that says, Pinkie Pie is the best pony over Twilight, and to anyone that says Knuckles is the best character over Sonic and Tails, fuck you, 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 fuck you! That's what I'd say to you. As for, let's talk about some movies that I saw this month, because I will review Dune Part 2. Don't trust me, I will. I'll do that next week. And I'm seeing it this Thursday. Yes. I also am rewatching the first one tonight, but I'll talk about it next week. But as for, let's talk about the 2 movies I saw the first week of February. We had Ori and the Dark and Argylle, I think is what it's called. And they're both great movies. I'd just say, enough said, they're both great movies. And then Bob Marley, which I would probably say is my favorite movie of the year so far. It's great. And then we got next. Let's get this out my chest, man. Let's just get this out my chest. I don't think I've ever been this mad at a movie since, I don't know when, but this is, if there is someone who tells me this is the worst movie, okay, I take it back. This is the worst movie, not all the SpongeBob movies. If someone were to ask me now this year what is my worst superhero movie and movie of all time and of this decade, it's Madame Web. Thank God this movie's bombing. I feel so ashamed of myself for seeing this. I feel ashamed for paying this. Well, I didn't pay, but my dad and I saw it. But you know, the best part of it was when we watched the movie, making fun of it. Really? I'm serious. Oh my God. Is there anything good about this movie other than 3 characters that I like? No. Other than that, this movie sucks. And after seeing this movie, Marvel, what happened to you? You were once at your prime, and then you come to this. And I say to you, Marvel fans, even people that love Marvel, stay away from this. That's all I ask. And the main actress, Dakota Johnson. I am with my mom. She is a shitty actress. And after seeing this movie, she is the worst actress of all time. And not just that, but Dan Webb is the worst character in a movie. And one of the worst characters of all time. I hate this character. Other than like free characters I liked, which were Ben and Mary, yeah, Peter's parents. I thought it was nice how they brought them. But or was it? Was it? Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was. I liked how they brought Peter's parents in, and the villain was great. But other than that, this movie sucked. The action sucked. The story sucked. The characters, other than the three I like, suck. Just action. I don't know. Action sucks. Humor sucks. Characters suck, other than the three I said. Terrible effects. So boring. Awful pacing. Awful writing. Awful directing. Awful music, and finally some awful dialogue. That's just all I have to say. And to any of you that wants to see this, no, stay away. Just stay away. Just go see something else. Just see anything over this. If there's anything you should see this year, it is this. And no one should see this. And even Spider-Man fans, even Marvel fans, stay away from this. This is the bottom of the barrel of Marvel. 0 out of 10. Fuck this movie. Okay, now that we're done with that, I guess people want to know what my top 3 most anticipated movies of the summer are. I was gonna say 5, but I thought 3 was enough, so I have 2 honorable mentions. It's Ballerina and If. Now, I'm a huge John Wick fan, so I don't think you're surprised that it's all my honorable mentions, but the reason why it's not on my list is that I'm just excited for 3 more movies, and If is a movie that I want to see just because I love Steve Carell, because I'm not a fan of Ryan Reynolds. That's just my one worry, but they still both look great. As for my top 3 most anticipated movies of this summer, I know it's not April yet, but I just want to get this over with. Number 3 is Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. Okay, I know some people are pissed this isn't number 1. Just let me explain. I'm hyped. I'll say that I'm hyped. Like I am. Because I love these movies. I love the Planet of the Apes movies. So, what can I say? And it's a continuation of War, which was a great movie. And I love all the Andy Serkis movies. In fact, I think I all know all of them, I think. Maybe I do. But it's just it looks great. Like the first trailer was excellent, and the second trailer was even better. Like it just looks great. Like it looks great. I don't know what else to say. It just I'm definitely gonna see it. Obviously, yeah, I'm gonna see it. Obviously, of course. Why would I not see this? Of course, I'm seeing it. Anyway, it looks great. Just I love the trailers and I love these characters and I just love this franchise, so I'm in. I'm in for this. Just 2 more I'm excited for, but I'm still excited. Number 2, The Fall Guy. If you were to ask me which looks like the funniest movie this year, this would be my pick. Okay, I know people are to say, you're just a Ryan Gosling lover just because of Barbie. It's not just because of Barbie. I think he's a great actor in general. And this movie, like, no other movie so far with their trailers has made me laugh this much. Like, most of the comedies this year don't even look that funny. But this looks hilarious. This looks so funny. Like, both the trailers made me laugh. Ryan Gosling looks great in this movie. He's pretty much playing a stuntman. And Emily Blunt, who I also love, is in it. Like, you have 2 great actors in it. And it looks funny. It just looks funny. Like the action is probably going to be great as well, but it's really the comedy that's making me excited for this. It just looks funny, and just Ryan Gosling and Emily Blunt look great in this. And just I love the trailers and the marketing. Like this is like one of my most anticipated movies, honestly, this year. Like one of them. It looks incredible. And yeah, this is definitely the first movie I'm gonna see this summer easily. So number two, The Fall Guy. As for my number one most anticipated movie of the summer, come on, you all knew what it is. Before you clicked on this video, you knew what my number one is. It's Inside Out 2. Inside Out is one of the best Pixar movies ever, and it is one of my favorite animated movies ever, not just of the 2010s decade, animated movies in general. And I can't wait for the sequel. Everything I've been seeing from this looks great. And please, Pixar, give us a second trailer already. Please. And just, it looks incredible. Like, I love the first movie. Like, what can I say? It just looks great. Now, as for my least anticipated, of this summer, I said least anticipated. Yeah, I did. As for my top three least anticipated movies of the summer, I don't have any dishonorable mentions. I really thought if there were any, but they're not. So I know I'm gonna get a lot of hate for some of these picks, but I don't care. Just as my opinion. So my one dishonorable mention is Deadpool versus Wolverine. Okay. Put the pitchforks down. Let me explain. Okay, I'm with my friend Lily. I am way more of a Ryan Gosling fan than I am a Ryan Reynolds fan. And I love Wolverine. He's the one thing I'm looking forward to this movie about. He's the one thing that will save it. I just didn't like the trailer. I don't think it looks funny. I don't even find him funny, Ryan Reynolds. I just don't think he's funny, and I just hate. I don't like this character. I just don't like Deadpool. I just think if there are superheroes that resonate with me more, it's Batman and Spider Man and Iron Man. Speaking of that, I'm wearing a Batman shirt. So just I don't really care about this. Just because of after seeing a bad Marvel movie this year, I'm not seeing another Marvel movie this year. So I just think it looks bad. I just think I didn't laugh at all in the trailer. I didn't think it looked good. And this being the most watched trailer of all time is BS for me. Oh boy. Just give me the Batman Part 2 trailer already, and I would watch that over this any day. Just bring a trailer to that as well. Okay, if there are two trailers I want the most of, it's Sonic the Hedgehog and the Batman Part 2. So please release those trailers already and those movies. Please. And I'll rewatch those trailers way more than this. I don't care if people are excited for it. I'm not. Even if I'm an X-Men fan, it's only Wolverine that looks great in this movie. Other than that, I hated the trailer. Alright, as for my actual free least anticipated movies this summer, number 3, I know my friend's going to definitely agree with me on this, the Garfield movie. Oh my god. This looks fucking horrible. This looks so bad. And this is coming from a Garfield fan. I am a Garfield fan. Don't lie to me. I am. Like, when I was younger, I watched a lot of Garfield. Especially Garfield and Friends. It's a great show. And as much as I don't think the Bill Murray movies are good, I find them guilty pleasures. And I would watch them any day than watch a second of this new one coming out. Because out of all the people you could have picked to voice Garfield, you picked fucking Chris Pratt. Chris Pratt. Honestly, I'm getting sick and tired of this actor, man. He's just in everything. Like, he's just a guy that needs to take a break from acting and voice acting in general. Like, I'm just getting tired of this man. Like, just take a break from Hollywood. And I hated everything about the trailer. The only thing that was good was the animation. Well, yeah, I guess, but I didn't laugh a single time. I think Chris Pratt is going to be bad as Garfield. The only thing that's going to save this movie is Samuel Jackson. Which, man, come on, man, you're better than this. You just did a good movie this year, man. What the hell? And of Sony's movies coming out this year, really the only one right now I'm interested in right now is just Ghostbusters. The rest I don't care. This is one of them. And no, I will not be seeing this when it comes out. In fact, I'm going to do this. I'm just going to see something else. That's what I'll just do. But this looks awful. Just everything about it. The jokes, the characters. This just looks like a middle finger to Garfield to me. It just looks like a middle finger to the franchise I love. So I just say stick to the cartoon and stay far away from this movie, and even watch the Bill Murray ones. In fact, I'd rather watch every single worst Garfield thing over this. I'm serious. This looks bad. It just looks so bad. Number 2, Kraven the Hunter. Now, I know some people would expect this to be number 1. I was thinking this would be number 1, but there's one I'm more angry about. But this doesn't look good. It really doesn't. I don't really know much about Kraven as a character. Like, I knew him a little bit in the Spider-Man games. But really, do we need a movie about him? Like, can we just stop with these Spider-Man villain movies already and just stick to the Spider-Verse ones? And, like, as much as I hate the Tom Holland ones, maybe stick to that as well, even though I'm not going to watch the next one. But this just looks bad. The actor, just meh on him. I don't really have an opinion on the actor who plays him. He was in Godzilla, so I guess that was probably his best movie, but I don't know, this just doesn't look good. And I don't care if it's rated R. I don't care. I just don't care about this. I don't care. That's all I have to say. I don't care. I just don't care. Like, if I want to see a Spider-Man movie right now, all I want is Beyond the Spider-Verse. That's all I want. As for my least anticipated movie of the summer, and possibly my least anticipated movie this year, is Despicable Me fucking 4! You see how pissed I am? That's how fucking pissed I am after watching that trailer a month ago. You know what? I don't know what to say about this movie. If you just look at my real reviews of episode 6, then you know why I'm not looking forward to this. So I don't even know what to say. It just looks like shit. I'm done. I'm done. Bye.